guys. Welcome to the last day of Wellness Week. We had an amazing kickoff on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and last night, Friday. Last night was amazing. We had maternal wellness examine. We had fireside chats, something a little different, but it was awesome. It was amazing. We had so much information that was given to us that night for infertility, reproductive challenges, doulas, and infant loss. So those that did get the full package or just that day, you are in for a treat when you get the replay back if you weren't on last night. So today we have Maleata from Heal to Live. She's amazing. Just a little bit of my personal relationship with her. She is my second panelist for the second annual Wellness Week. Last year, when I had her on, it was amazing because we were in person and we were able to do an interactive. So when she did an interactive, it was so amazing because you got a real chance to really know at first hand of what Reiki was about. And I just loved it. And right afterwards, I went right into learning what Reiki was more. I wanted to know more. So she's an excellent teacher. I love her. She's one of my favorite sisters. So just a little bit about Maleata. Maleata is a Reiki master. Reiki master teacher, a doula, an intuitive holistic wellness coach from Philadelphia. Her practice, Heal to Live, founded in 2018, utilizes holistic and alternative wellness techniques to help heal so that they may live their lives truly deserved. Maleata is also a budding herbalist and is currently taking up studies through the American College of Healthcare Science. Welcome, Maleata. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. It is such a pleasure and an honor to be with you all today. So today we're going to learn what Reiki is, how you can use it to help release any type of stress, anxiety, or tension that you may be experiencing, and how you can also use it to begin receiving the things that you do want in your life. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Reiki, what it is, it's a Japanese technique that is used to help restore balance and harmony within the body. It can also be used to help relieve aches and pains, recover from illness more quickly, things like that. So I practice Usui Reiki. So this form of Reiki was founded in the 1920s by a man named Mikao Usui in Japan, and then it was later brought to the United States by a woman named Hawayo Takata in the 1940s. So Reiki can involve light touch, or you can be totally hands off and just hover over someone when you practice. And it can actually be performed from a distance as well. And you will see how that works later on when I give you all a group session. So before we get started, I want you guys to do me a favor, get comfortable wherever you're sitting, relax, and we're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths just to release anything that may be on your mind right now, because we want you to be really, really focused. Okay. So I want you guys to take a deep breath in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. And when you breathe out through your mouth, you should hear the sound. So blow really hard and just imagine that you're blowing away any stress, frustration, anything that's not serving you for your highest good right now. So we're going to take another deep breath in through your nose and then breathe out again through your mouth. And one last deep, big breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And just shake it out a little bit. Shake your shoulders out, shake it off. Good. So in Reiki, there are what is called the Reiki precepts. And they are the principles that Usui kind of built Reiki around. And it's kind of what he wanted people to have in mind when they practice. So those precepts are: just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will work hard and honestly. Just for today, I will give thanks. And just for today, I will treat every living being with respects. And that includes yourself. So imagine how you can begin to shift things in your life by just reciting those things to yourself on a daily basis. If you wake up, something happens at work, at home, that might be stressful, might make you upset, just say to yourself, just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not anger. And that can really help shift your mind and your energy so that you have a better day moving forward. Okay. A lot of people will refer to energy workers and Reiki practitioners as healers. Um, I don't often use the term when I refer to myself because the truth is, we are all healers, and we have the ability to heal ourselves. We just have to learn how to tap into our own power. And that's what I do as a Reiki practitioner. When I work with people, I'm not healing you, I'm helping you tap into your own power so that you can begin to heal yourself. So just knowing that you have that power to heal is a huge, huge thing. And then just begin tapping into it so you can help heal yourself. So when we work together, we're partners in your own healing. Um, so what we're going to do is we are actually going to teach you how to do a little self session on yourself. So you don't necessarily have to take formal training to begin working on your own self because that is your personal energy. Reiki means that's the energy that's around you, the earth based energy. It means life force energy. So that's your own personal energy. And who is better to work with your own energy than yourself, right? So, an easy way for us to open up to Reiki is taught by my first teacher, who is Danielle Stimson from Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I actually did all of my training up to the master practitioner level with her. And then I did my master teacher training with Kelsey J. Patel, who was based out in Los Angeles. So, the key steps to doing a Reiki session really is to one, call on the Reiki energy, set your intention. So your intention could be that you wish to relieve stress and anxiety for the day. Or if you're recovering from an injury, maybe your intention is to recover more quickly from spraining your ankle, something like that. So call on the Reiki, set your intention, ask that your personal energy always be protected, and lastly, give thanks. So, to open up to Reiki, it's pretty simple. You want to put your hands in a prayer position, which is also called gasso. So, your hands are in prayer, and you can close your eyes just to focus a little bit. And you don't have to say this part out loud, but I'll say it out loud so you can hear it. So, it goes like this: Reiki, please flow through me for the greatest healing good, with special attention to, and this is where you would insert your own personal uh, intentions. So it may be with special attention to relieving my stress, with special attention to being able to focus more, something like that. Then it's please keep my personal energy protected. And then last, thank you. It's okay if you don't remember all those steps. Again, the most important thing is to call on the Reiki. And it doesn't have to be so formal. It could be like, hey Reiki, I need your help. It's not, don't worry about the technicalities. Just calling on the Reiki and setting your intention is the most important part. And then always just have what I call an attitude of gratitude and always give thanks for the healing power of the energy. So I'm gonna put on a little meditation music and we're gonna do a self session for a few minutes. So once you begin your session, you can place your hands wherever you feel calls. If you have a lot of like mental stress, maybe you place your hands under your head. If you're dealing with any type of heartache, grief, loss, you can place your hands over your heart. Um, if someone's on their cycle and they're experiencing cramps, you can place your hands on your abdomen. If you have knee pains or arthritis, you can place your hands wherever you feel as though you need it the most. Um, Reiki will, however, flow to other areas of your body. So if you are having issues with your back, maybe you place your hands on your back, but maybe you also are under a lot of stress lately, the energy will still flow wherever else it is needed as well. So don't worry about if you're going to be able to cover every single place in your body, it'll still flow there. So I'm going to put on some music and we are going to do a self session. Um, Sometimes I do talk and do a guided meditation through the session. So we'll see where spirit calls me to do today. So just get comfy and there it is. So again, we're going to put our hands in gasso and we're going to begin to open up to Reiki. And you can say this to yourselves as I say it out loud. So, Reiki, please flow through me for the greatest healing good with special attention to. Please keep my personal energy protected. Thank you. And you can place your hands wherever you wish on your body and just sit there and feel the energy flow through you. You can take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth just to help you focus. And as the Reiki flows through you, if you feel as though you should place your hands elsewhere, feel free to do so. If any thoughts come to the surface, any feelings, you can meditate on that. Some people during a session may see colors. Some people may see images. Some people may even smell different aromas. That's all normal. And as the Reiki flows through you, imagine that you are now releasing anything that no longer serves you. As the Reiki flows through you, you are releasing all stress, all worries and anxiety. The Reiki is helping you to release any fears, any self doubts. I want you guys to take another 3 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Take your second breath in through your nose and breathe out. And take your third breath in through your nose and breathe out anything that is no longer serving you. I want you guys to give yourself just another minute. And as you begin to come back into yourself, just take note of where you may have felt the energy in your body. Take note of anything that may have come to mind as you were giving yourself Reiki. And you can slowly begin to open your eyes and stretch. One way to cut off the energy is you can bring your arms up and around and cross them over yourselves, just a signal that you are now disconnecting from the energy. So, did anyone have any specific thoughts or feelings as they were doing their self session? Anything that came to mind? Any sensations you may have felt in your body? If so, you can unmute and share with us.
I felt tingling in my shoulders.
Mm, okay. Do you have any issues in your shoulders like arthritis or previous injuries?
Yes, I have arthritis in my shoulders.
Okay. Yeah, so that's normal. So that may have just been where the energy flowed to you in your body, which is normal and which is a good thing. So now that you've been introduced, if you feel yourself feeling like you're stiffening up or anything on a particular day, you can go back in and tap into that energy to try and give yourself a little relief.
Thank
So
you.
you're welcome. Anybody else notice anything? If that was your first time giving yourself Reiki?
Yes, there was.
Awesome. 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 All right. So, a couple of things about Reiki. Um, Again, to do a little self session on yourself, or even to work on a loved one in your home, like maybe a significant other or one of your children, especially during this time. Like, I find like a lot of children, especially, don't know how to process everything that's going on, especially with the pandemic and doing school virtually. Um, Kids are becoming very stressed, but children don't always know how to express how they're feeling. So, I have two children, two boys who are 14 and 15 years old. And even with them being teenagers, they can't always verbally like say, like, I'm stressed, I need a minute. And they have been like kind of like tense lately. So we've been doing a lot of Reiki in our house. um, just to kind of help them process those feelings and emotions and to receive some type of relief from like tension or stress or anxiety. So it's also a good thing that to use with children. The good thing about Reiki is it can do no harm. So worst case scenario, if you do work on yourself or a loved one at home, they'll just feel how they felt before the session, but 9 times out of 10, they do feel better or lighter afterwards. So it's definitely something that you can definitely share with the people that you love at home. Um, Also, with Reiki, if you're interested in taking classes, I do teach virtual classes as well as in person classes, very small, intimate classes right now in Philadelphia. Um, so if you want to learn more about that, we can talk about that a little later. So what we're going to do now is um, I'm going to do a group session on you guys. So now you guys get to sit back and relax and feel what it's like to receive Reiki from someone who is attuned, meaning that they've gone through training. Um, so it's not that they have more power than you, they just have a stronger connection uh, with the Reiki. So it can feel a little bit more powerful. So before we get started, does anyone have anything specifically that they want their Reiki energy to flow to them for? Like if you need help with anxiety, you need help with an injury, does anyone have anything specific that they would like me to send the Reiki to them for?
I have a right foot injury where I have a neuroma in my foot. It's kind of complicated to explain, but I have pain almost every day.
Okay. And are you located in Philadelphia or somewhere else?
I'm in Philadelphia.
Okay, awesome. Does anyone else have like a specific intention they want to set the energy to?
I would like to set it for mental blockages.
Mental blockages? Okay.
Hmm.
And could you just give me your first name?
Brittany.
Brittany. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Okay. So I'm going to put the music back on again, and then I'll set those specific intentions for those people that came forward. And then for everyone else, I will just ask that the Reiki energy flows to wherever it's needed most. All right. So you guys can get comfortable, relax. If you wish to lay down, feel free to do so. Um, and we will get started. So I'm putting the music back on. All right, so you guys can slowly begin to come back into yourself. You can wiggle your fingers, stretch your arms. So, one thing I want you guys to remember when it comes to energy work or when it comes to healing, that it's not always easy, but it really is simple. And I think that we as human beings, we tend to overcomplicate things sometimes, when sometimes simplest things are best for us. So, um, you can use Reiki as a way to release things, but you can also use Reiki as a way to receive. So you can start doing self sessions on yourself to attract the things that you want, for yourself and for your life. The law of attraction says that thoughts become things. So if we start thinking of the things that we want as if they already are, and then use the Reiki to kind of like amplify it, we can attract things into our life much faster. So whether it be a new career, new job, whether it be abundance, peace in your home, or peace within yourself, love, like you can start doing self sessions with the intention to bring those things into your life, call it closer, collapse time frames. So not only is Reiki a powerful tool for healing, but it's also a powerful tool of manifestation. So keep that in mind.
Thank
Um,
you.
you're welcome. As you go throughout the week, what things do you want to release, but what things do you want to have in your life as well? So there really isn't any limit to how you can use Reiki in your life. You can also use Reiki on your pets. You can use Reiki on objects. So let's say that you're a person that uses crystals a lot. You can use Reiki to clear the energy and to recharge your crystals. Um, if you buy jewelry or you buy like something used, like used furniture, something that other people have used and may have like absorbed other people's energy, you can use Reiki to kind of clear out that energy. On objects, like there really is no limit. I Reiki my pillow sometimes so I can have more peaceful sleep. You can use it in so many different ways. So what I want to do now is do a Q&A session. You guys can ask me any questions in regards to Reiki, energy work. I also do another form of energy work called integrated energy therapy. And that particular energy is when you work with angels and use them to help channel their energy for healing. It's a little bit different, a little bit more intense. But neither IET or Reiki are based in any specific religious practice or religious dogma. So it's good and safe for any and everybody to use, regardless of your spiritual beliefs. But if you guys have any questions about Reiki, about energy work, how I got started, what made me get started, feel free to ask. No such thing as a dumb question, so feel free.
I would like to know how you got started.
So I was first introduced to Reiki 5 years ago. I met a woman at a Mind Body Spirit Expo, and she was a medium as well. I ended up buying a copy of her book. I didn't get any sessions done with her. After reading her book, I was just in a place in my life where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was working in personal finance, but and it was good. I liked the people I work with, but I felt like something was missing. So I decided to book a session with her. And I was like, I don't know what this thing is, but it sounds like I need it. So I'm going to try it. And that was my first experience with Reiki. And in the summer of 2017, I had a lot going on. I had ended a relationship that actually had become abusive. My mom was terminally ill, and I was having issues processing everything. And something just told me to like Google like Reiki near me, because where I had went before was out in Bucks County, and I came across Learn Reiki Philadelphia, which was having a Reiki share the next day, and I decided to go to a share. And after taking the share, I decided I was going to take classes, but just to learn to help myself, maybe help a friend or a relative if they wanted some. But it was more so for myself. And after taking the first class, it just kind of evolved into me practicing professionally. That wasn't my original intention. Um, but it just grew and evolved, and I developed a passion for helping other people, which I kind of already had anyway. And I've been practicing as a master practitioner since summer 2018, and I got my teacher training last fall, and now I have my own studio. So it kind of just, the path kind of emerged as I went down it, um, which is another thing that happens when you start working with Reiki. Like things just kind of flow to you and pathways open up for you more easily, and you just go where you feel you're being called.
Well, I will say, I will piggyback. I think as Brittany said, she is a Reiki practitioner as well, and I'm a practitioner myself. And during the course, I can feel tingling all over. And we as healers often don't do treatment on ourselves. We always give it out to others. So to receive
Mhm.
it is definitely amazing. I'm looking forward to in the future having a session where healers heal each other, so where we
Mhm.
can both receive, because we pour out so much. So I definitely related to what she said. Again, I want to thank all attendees for attending the session. It was amazing, it was beautiful.